brought you in today because we want to do a follow-up and see, that way where we were last month, the beginning of the month, compared to what we are doing, how the improvement in the behaviors of what we're doing currently this week. So, of course, if you have any questions, just let me know. So I wanted to show you right here. It has for the first week of January. I was thinking December. Sorry. So January, we have the first 14 surveys. For your WTR, you're at a 42. For your FCR, you're at a 50. Right. Right here, you're a 9 out of how many agents?
17.
17. Right. Right here, you're what?
6.
Number 6. So that's a what?
3.
Good improvement, right? That's a good improvement. You improved up to 3 out of still 17 agents. So that's really good on that, okay? You're willing to recommend 58.3, okay? 58.3. Do you remember what the goal is?
For our team?
Yeah, for the site goal.
For the site, it's like 51.
The
54.
48.7.
48.
Yeah. But for our team is what?
It was like 51.
Yeah, 51. 51. Now, for right here, 58, right where you're at. Then we have our FCR. You're at a 66. The beginning of the month, you were at a 50%. So you did improve on that. So that's a really good job on that. And what's our goal for FCR?
71.
71. Yes, ma'am. Almost there. So can you tell me, what have you been doing differently to show the difference of the increase for the WTR and FCR from the beginning of the month to currently?
Well, from the last coachings, I was trying to more so like just edit how I was saying everything. Like I was trying to do more so everything at the beginning, like anticipating the needs to, while trying to do everything at the same time, resolving the issue, and branding more.
Branding the AT&T. Okay.
And
So when you say you're trying to anticipate their needs, what is it specifically that you're doing at the beginning?
like while I'm getting things to resolve their issue, I'll ask them about the phone, the plan, how they're using it,
Okay.
and how they use their data, and some online options, go phone account, auto refill.
Okay. So you're asking the discovery questions and then asking about the auto refill. Now, how do you think that made a big difference? Because where did you used to say it before?
I was doing everything at the end of the call.
At the end, right? Do you notice the difference of how were the customers reacting when it was at the end?
They wouldn't half listen, and I wouldn't even get through some.
Ready to go and okay, bye.
Yeah.
Okay. And how do you feel they're reacting when you're doing it while you're assisting their needs of what they were calling in about?
I think it's more so they ask a more in a timely manner. Like I feel like while I'm still doing their issue, resolving it, I'm still checking on this, so they really feel like I'm doing a lot.
Yeah, a lot more.
But at a good timing too.
Okay, and that they're actually listening.
Yeah, and then
right?
they don't feel as mad.
As mad. Okay, all right. And that was anticipating the need, branding AT&T, asking the discovery questions for the phone and the plan, and of course using the auto refill in the middle of the call instead of using it at the end. So that's really good because the improvement that you're making is really good. So big kudos for that. You went from below goal to you're almost at 60%. That's really good job. I know you can do it. You're almost there. So also I wanted to make sure, and you knew as well, because I know we talked about our metrics, right, for our scorecards. So here I also have where you were currently and where you were. So right here for our transfers, I see you were at a 6%, and now you're at a 4%. What's the difference that you're doing there?
This is the old one? So the drop?
Yeah, it went lower, which is really good. Our goal is what?
9.2.
And it's a 4.3. It was a 6, so now you went to a 4. So you're dropping, which is good because remember how I said these we want to what? Go higher. And these we want to decrease them, right? So what is it that you're doing different that made you drop those 2%?
well, just like how I'm handling the call, I guess I'm making sure, I'm probing more to make
Probably
sure
more
they get,
questions.
make sure they don't have to go anywhere else but me, and if they do, is just kind of try to make it all in one call as possible.
Definitely. And especially by you owning it, what does that do?
We take ownership of the whole, AT&T as a whole,
Okay.
and
And do you have more say-so on your WTR and FCR if you own the call,
mhm,
right?
yeah.
Because if you transfer, what happens?
Anything. Well,
Right.
yeah, they could write off of them and everything.
And it can be, and it'll be on you,
Mhm.
right? Okay, really good job. So that's really good job that you did improve. We have here for the average hold time.
Mhm.
Our goal is what?
45.5.
Okay. Now it did show. I was looking. It shows 6.8 and 11. 11.1. So there's a little increase. Now, not too bad. Our goal is 45. So, did you notice you're putting the customers on hold a little bit more?
Yeah, like
a couple
I had
seconds.
a lot of well, there was a few like crazy, actually soup calls that I
There was
was
this-
waiting for a while.
Okay, to transfer
Yeah.
over to them. Okay. So now that's not a big difference. Just we know where our goal is. We know where we want to be. If it's something that we have to put them on hold for, definitely we can't prevent it. Okay. So let's just make sure, like we talked before, talk to them.
Yeah.
And then before putting, if you're waiting for me, what do you want to do?
Talk to them until they get there.
Till they get there, right? Okay, so just as long as you keep on displaying that and showing that, I know that this will continue to stay there. So it's a really good job because you're one of my lowest representatives right now. So that's really good. So just keep up that as well. Now for the 30-day repeats, you were at a 46 and you're down to a 45. So that's
Oh, that's
really
good.
good job. Yeah, you did decrease 1.6, so 1.3%. So what do you think helped you there?
I'm not too sure about that 1%, but maybe.
A percent is a percent. It still drops. So that's really good. You got to make sure and look at it that way because even if you drop by 0.1, you're still doing something different that's making it lower. So what goes into effect with 30-day repeats?
Well, okay. I was asking like more questions, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Asking more probing questions, making sure that you handle not just their issue, but what? You're not just handling their issue. You're handling all of it, right?
Yes, everything.
Which is part of what?
They're anticipating needs.
Which you're doing from what you tell me here, branding AT&T, which is the beginning and end, but you're asking discovery questions on the phone and plan, making sure that they have the right plan, right?
Okay.
Asking for the auto refill. How many times is that going to prevent the 30-day repeat?
Mhm.
Because when do they call back?
And
If they're not in auto refill and they make payments every month, when do they call back?
30 days in plan.
30 days. There you go. So that would prevent it. So that's really good job. So I did, want to let you know the differences of what you've been making from the beginning to now. Really good job. So I just want to make sure that you continue, to display the good behavior and making sure that you're following the anticipated needs. So I want to see what is your commitment to me that you're going to make sure and continue to do going forward. That way we can continue to see the increases in our numbers.
Oh, I would make like a commitment to keep basically do what I'm doing with the anticipating needs and how I'm phrasing my calls, just so I can stay above goal and maybe just try and do some more improvements to get the 30-day repeat higher, do something different there.
And what do you think you're going to do different for the 30 days repeat? Because right now you're doing the auto refill.
Maybe just specifically just trying to ask them themselves too, was there anything else you could think of too?
Yeah.
Just covering them besides what I may think they need to.
Yeah. Okay. And do you know of another option that you can give them to help them?
Yeah, like the GoPhone account online.
Online.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Online.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you think that will help?
They can do all sorts, like manage their account, add money.
Yeah.
They'll do it. Like I'll try to relate it to how it ties into the call, so they'll be like, "Oh, I can do that there."
Do it real quick, fast on my own, right? Instead of
Yeah.
having to wait. It's a really good job. Okay, so I've heard here that you're committing to still focus on anticipating the customer needs to help you with your 30 days. You're gonna continue to auto refill and offer the online services, right? This, honestly, so with just the 30 days, what do you think this is overall gonna help you with? With what else?
Like mostly the WTR, maybe the FCR too.
Okay. And where is this part of?
Just like anticipating needs in the promise.
My promise, right? Okay. All right. So do you have any questions or do you need anything from me to make sure you succeed?
Maybe just like follow-ups, like if I get like any crazy off the chart numbers going
Okay.
on or something.
Okay, definitely, yeah. I'm gonna
keep me,
continue to
like,
keep up,
updated.
let you know where you're at, and then of course our surveys, every time we get them, we'll talk about it like we did last time, okay? So we'll continue to do that, because you are increasing, and that's really good. You're making a big improvement, so I know you'll hit everything. You'll continue to increase, okay? All right, well then that's it. Thank you so much for your time, okay?
Thanks.
Thanks.